All right, let's get right to it. If you're looking for a dog trainer here in Statesville, it can feel a little overwhelming. So we're going to lay out a clear, complete guide to help you find the perfect fit for you and your dog.
I want you to picture something. You're taking a nice, relaxing walk on the Statesville Greenway. Or maybe you're kicking back on a brewery patio on a beautiful day, and your dog is just calmly hanging out with you. That's the dream, right? That's what this is all about.
So, where do you even start? Well, the first step, and honestly, it's the most important one, is getting a handle on a trainer's philosophy. This is the foundation for everything that comes next.
Okay, so the gold standard you're looking for is something called positive reinforcement. It's pretty simple, really. It's a modern, science-backed method where you reward your dog for making good choices. Not only is it super effective, but it also helps build this incredible, trusting bond between the two of you. And just as important is knowing what to avoid. This quote really says it all. You want to steer clear of any trainer who uses intimidation or fear. That kind of old-school thinking can actually create more problems down the road. A force-free approach gets you much better results in the long run, and, a happier dog. So, North Carolina doesn't actually have a licensing system for dog trainers, which makes looking for certifications a really big deal. They show a trainer is serious about their education and professional ethics. For general stuff like puppy manners, a CPDTKA or KPA-CTP is fantastic. But if you're dealing with tougher issues, like maybe some serious anxiety or reactivity, you'll want to look for someone with a behavior consultant certification, like from the IABC or CBCC.
All right, so you've got the philosophy part down. Now let's talk about the practical side of things, choosing the actual program that's going to work best for you and your dog.
For the most part, you're going to see two main choices: group classes or private lessons. Group classes, they're awesome for getting your dog used to being around other dogs and people, which is so valuable. Plus, they tend to be a bit more budget-friendly. On the other hand, private lessons are completely tailored to your dog's specific needs, which is perfect for tackling issues that mostly happen at home, like, say, going nuts when the doorbell rings.
Let's talk money, because that's always a big piece of the puzzle, right? This table gives you a pretty good ballpark for what to expect here in the Statesville area. As you can see, a 6-week group class is usually the most affordable option. And then you have something like a board and train, which is a much bigger financial commitment. This should help you figure out what kind of training fits your budget.
Okay, so you've done your research, you have a few names. Now it's time to actually talk to them. But what in the world do you ask? Don't worry, this next part is basically your script for that all-important first conversation. Here it is, your checklist for vetting a trainer. You're going to want to walk through these one by one. You'll confirm their philosophy, check on those certifications, and talk about what a specific plan for your dog would look like. And definitely ask how they measure progress, and make sure you get a full breakdown of all the costs and their policies. Don't be shy about asking every single one of these questions. Okay, let's get super local now. We're going to talk about what training looks like right here in our town, from the rules you got to follow to the resources you can use.
Knowing the local rules is just part of being a great dog owner in Statesville. For instance, there's a countywide leash law, so your dog needs to be on a leash anytime you're in a public area. That's a big one. Also, state law requires a rabies vaccination, and you need to keep that tag on your dog's collar. And heads up, a lot of barking can actually become a noise violation, which is definitely something training can help with.
So, what if you want a place where your dog can really run and play off-leash? Well, this number is the one to remember. Iredell County has one official public dog park. That's your go-to spot for safe, legal, off-leash fun and socialization. But for practicing all those great on-leash skills you're learning, you have tons of fantastic options around here. You can practice at loose-leash walking on the Greenway, work on focus along the trails at Lake Norman State Park, or even practice calm behavior on a busy downtown sidewalk. These are the real-life places where all that hard work really starts to shine.
When you get right down to it, training isn't just about sit and stay. It's really about freedom. It's about making every part of your life together, from a simple walk downtown to having friends over, just easier and way more fun for everyone. We hope this helps, and we wish you the best of luck on your journey to an amazing life with your dog here in Statesville.